All right, so do you have any tips for our students in regards to social media?
Well, I think that would depend on whether or not you're asking about their personal profiles or business profiles.
Let's talk about both. Let's go with personal profiles first.
Okay, so personal profiles, I think that there is this idea around you can keep your information safe and you can limit who sees your information. This is not true. Anyone can share, or screenshot or anything like that. And if you're writing something that's particularly silly, people will screenshot and share it. So please, when you're looking at putting things on your personal social media, still think about, will this offend anyone? Am I hurting anyone's feelings? Do I look like a bit of an idiot? And just don't do it. Just don't. No one really cares if you've broken up with your girlfriend or not. You need to limit that kind of information, because potential employers and other people who are important are going to see that information. They will find it because everything comes out. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's sound advice, I must say.
Yeah.
And what about for businesses?
Okay, for businesses, well, there's so many mistakes you can make. So I think to begin with, you want to look at your content. So any content that you're putting up, you need to think about not what you like, what does your target market like? How would I speak to that person if they were in the room? And try tailoring that information and those pictures to what they will receive well. Often we write for ourselves and go, I think that is hilarious. Maybe your mum, if she's the target market, or your grandma, wouldn't. So you need to think about how you would speak to those people and what words they would like to hear, and target your content that way so it's going to be well received. So with content as well, you want to tell a bit of a story and get people engaged, but you don't want to go too over the top with lots and lots and lots of information. You can lead them off to your website. So that would be the starting point with good content. The other part of good content would be what's your hashtags. If you're on Facebook, a lot of statistics are coming out saying now too many hashtags is a bad thing. Instagram, it's a little bit of a different story. So that would be what to do with your content. The next part would be scheduling your content is a really great idea in business because it can save you a heap of time. So you're not doing it in real time every day going, oh, I know my target market's online at 4 o'clock on a Wednesday or 3 o'clock in the morning, depending. Make sure you're scheduling all that time in to save yourself some time. There are a lot of free platforms that can help you do this. You don't necessarily need to spend money, so it's important to do a lot of research around those things. Now, when replying to comments, if they're positive in nature, always reply and say thank you. Glad that you appreciate that, Susie. Thank you for those ideas. If it's negative, same. You wouldn't remove it unless it's defamatory or something like that. But you wouldn't remove it. You would validate and say, okay, I completely understand where you're coming from. Apologise and see if you can have a make good. Oh, well, if you're a restaurateur, for instance, maybe you would say, I can offer you a voucher to come back again. And then probably try and get the conversations offline as quickly as possible. I'd love you to call me and talk about this so it doesn't continue to escalate further, as often these things can if people have got a bee in their bonnet. So that would be my recommendation with those. Other than that, with social media, I think it's definitely difficult depending on who you're trying to talk to. So those are just some basics sort of to get started, I think.
Great.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that's pretty good.
Thank you very much for your time.
No worries, thank you.